Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. I'm trying something new. Instead of using the energy of the moon, I'm going to work with the energy of the inner planets. That would be Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Also a little Earth and a little moon to get us some idea of how the month of March is going to go. Please be sure and tell me what you think. I welcome constructive criticism. I really do. I would like to make my channel something that benefits everybody. And so here we go. Good news. Mercury is going into retrograde. We're already in the shadow period. It doesn't go into retrograde until March 5th. But it's not in fire signs this year. And so you're off the hook. So it'll be a chance for you to use it to kind of review things and kind of go through things and slow down a little and not drive too fast. But I don't think you're going to feel it like you did last year, when it was always in the fire signs and it was always triggering stuff for you. This time it's the water signs, hello, that's me, getting pummeled by Mercury retrograde. And so disclaimer, I have been struggling with these videos. I can't even hardly talk. So bear with me, please. Try to remember back to what it was like for you last year. Every time we went into a retrograde, and have, you know, just a little more patience. So here we go. Mother Earth says, ooh, March is a month of potential for you. Lots of potential energy. Whoa, here we go. The sun. I don't want to complain about the sun, but the sun, it keeps moving on me. But I'm just so happy to have sun that we're all going to just deal with it here. Oh, look at this. You got your card. Confidence is the key to success, and your hard work is paying off. Okay, so you have potential. Confidence is the key to success, and your hard work is paying off. Ooh, March looks good. March looks good, Leo. I'm so happy for you. All right, so I'm going to take a couple cards on Mercury. Mercury has a couple of different signs that it really rules. It rules Gemini, which is about the communication you have with the intimate self. So how you talk to yourself, how you talk to your close friends, your siblings, your family. It's kind of the communication of your private world, right? And it's about being able to be adaptable and diversify, and you diversify in thought and in conversation. And it's kind of like learning about a variety of different subjects just because you're interested in them, right? And so, wow, you have a lot of cards on that. And then there's a second aspect to Mercury, which is the Mercury in Virgo. And Mercury in Virgo is about spiritual communication and research, an RE word, which we see a lot of during retrograde. But it's that kind of an energy, and so then it has a different aspect to it. Yes? No? No? Okay. You got a jumper. Okay, so Mercury in Gemini. You have exchanging gifts. So you have all this potential, and you have this hard work, and the success that you've been working on is going to bring you something. And so exchanging gifts doesn't necessarily mean actual physical gifts. It could be the gift of knowledge. It could be a communication, like a really great conversation where you're giving and receiving support and love from family and friends. It could be emotional in nature, right? Not too emotional because it's Gemini, but it could be something practical, knowledge, information. It could be along that. Oh, internet is also ruled by Mercury and Gemini. So Mercury in Virgo, though, the spirituality part, you have, and it's grounded, details. It's about details too. And you have, but spirituality-wise, you have meditation, and you have relaxation. And you have success. And we see the success showing up down here. So something that you've been working on, you're going to get where you need to go. And there's going to be, when you're exchanging gifts, also makes me think of the Six of Pentacles. It's like a balance. It's finding the balance of the giving and the receiving. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a gift. It could be giving of your time, giving of your energy, giving of communication. That's balanced right there. So I know you guys are concluding a big cycle, and so it could be tying up the loose ends with an even exchange of energy back and forth between you and the end of the person that you're tying up that relationship with. All right. Venus. So Venus starts out on March 1st in Capricorn, but by the end of the day, it's already in Aquarius. And Venus liked it better in Capricorn than she does like being in the air sign of Aquarius. That's not actually that comfortable. Think of it as water and earth. But Venus does have, it's also rules Libra. So it rules Taurus and rules Libra. And Libra is an air sign. And so maybe she does like it. Maybe I'm being harsh. So Venus and Libra, what is that about? That's about relationship balance. That's about beauty and harmony and loving stuff like that kind of energy. And for you, it says the word wants to be written. The word wants to be written. So if you have a project, the word wants to be written. Okay, I'm seeing several things. First, I see a legal document. So I feel like maybe if you are going through divorce, because Libra is about the scales of justice and balance and relationships, it could be that you are filing for divorce, writing a contract for a business. I see a legal document. I also see an open book, like someone wants to start a book. Like they actually literally want to write a book. And I have, that's pretty much it. There was something else, but I can't grab it back. I'm sorry. The word wants to be written. I don't know. It might come up later. All right, so Venus also rules Taurus. Taurus is about self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, security, financial issues. And so taking the Angel of Abundance card on that, just to see what kind of actual practical guidance we can get. And you have asked for your needs to be met and savings. And so when I see these two together, I think that I want to remind you that taking money off the top of your paycheck and putting it into savings says to the universe, I know I need to save money. I'm going to do it in regular increments because I know that you will provide me with enough to pay my bills. So I can take this out of my check and I can still pay my bills. So ask for your needs to be met. You don't have to tell the universe how. You ask for what and let the universe figure out how. So I need a new car. Maybe your car keeps breaking down and you're worried about transportation. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just let the universe know, I need a new car, and so I'm going to start setting aside, $50 out of every paycheck, and I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if my car's going to last long enough, but trust me, when you start saying that stuff to the universe, like, I'm putting the money aside, but I need you to bring me some kind of transportation I can afford. When the time comes, it will happen. You need to trust that, because it really works that way. It really works. If you believe in it, it really works. Ooh, embarking on an adventure. Okay, so we're getting into Mars. So Mars is in Taurus. Mars is in Taurus it's already there, and it'll be there all month until the 31st, and then it moves into Gemini. So Mars in Taurus when you're a Leo. That's in your 10th house of career. So again, it's about financial security, right? And Mars is all about taking action to create that financial security there. So that's kind of what you're going to be focusing on this month. This exchanging of gifts, this ending this thing, this legal document, this word that needs to be written, this balance that you need to find. There's also like a component about financial stability that needs to happen from this, because you are launching out into your own on a new journey, because you have embarking on an adventure. So it's the end of something and the beginning of another something, and finding the way to manage that. When you get to Gemini, and then it's in your 11th house of groups and groups activities, that's about being adaptable and flexible and communicating and stuff. But right now, Mars is about, oh, this is beauty. Embarking on an adventure in beauty. So this is about being practical about where you are right now in creating your security and finding the beauty and the joy in it. You are going somewhere, you're doing something different. Maybe what you need to save money for is you wanted to actually literally travel to someplace beautiful, and so that's what you're saving the money for. Maybe you're like, you know what, I need to get out of here. This weather's driving me nuts. I want to go someplace. Or maybe you're looking down the road and you're like, you know what, I really want to go somewhere so that next winter I'm not stuck here the whole winter, and you start looking at it now. Or maybe you want to take a trip to Italy, or I don't know why that popped in my head. But there's beauty where you're going, and there's either beauty in it's a new cycle, a new opportunity, a new space for you, or there's beauty in actually physically going on a trip somewhere. But you're going to need savings. You're going to need to create. The word wants to be written. That means you need to create something. So it could be a contract with yourself. I am going to put aside this money. I'm going to save this amount. I am going to this place, and I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I want to go there. And maybe someone's invited you somewhere to a wedding, and you're like, I'm going. I don't know how, but I am committed to going, and the word that needs to be written is, yes, I'm attending your wedding, and you send that back. It could be something like that, too. Okay, one little last piece of advice here. I feel like this month for you, Leo, is a month of planning and determination. Like, I'm doing these things, whatever these things are. I'm going to create a very solid plan for making it happen because I'm doing this, right? Confidence is the key. Remember, confidence is the key. And this one says your hard work is paying off, right? And there's potential. There's something you want to do. You just need to do the hard work. And you need to believe that you are going to create and get where you want to go. And you have trust in your power and fertile new role. Maybe you have a new job, right? It's in your 10th house of career. Maybe you have a new job. Maybe that's the new adventure. And the beauty and the potential is that everybody is really, you're going to like it. They're going to like you. You're going to walk in there and be super confident. Maybe now you can start adding to your savings account because you were worried. Maybe the exchanging of gifts is you bring your talent and they give you money for it. There's a lot of things this could be. And I'm having trouble pinning it down, but I bet you know exactly how this fits into your life. So good luck. It looks like everything is lined up for you to create what you really want. Just because of retrograde, if you are signing a contract for a new job or a new lease on a new place or a contract to go on a cruise, whatever, just read it and then read it again. So another RE, reread it, right? Just check the details. I'm not saying don't sign it. Leo, you guys had last year to deal with that. This year, just be conscious of slowing down, because when Mercury starts moving backwards, it's kind of slower energy. So just take the time to slow down. Don't rush ahead on something. Make sure you got it solid. Mars is in nice, solid, stable Taurus, so just solid moves, stable plan, practical plan. Okay? All right, so I'm going to put over here the year video. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. I used the outer planets to pick up the energy for those, and those were fascinating readings. And it's been a few months, and if you haven't seen it yet, or even if you have, you might want to check it out again, just see how it's playing out, and if it's really, you know, oh yeah, I was going to do that kind of thing. And then I will see you for the weeklies. I will see you for the full moon and the new moon. Y'all take care. Have a really, really great month. It looks solid. It really does. And good job, Leo.